About a year ago, I had a small idea for a game. I'd considered making games for a long time, but that idea finally pushed me over the edge to start. I did research, asked my mom to buy me Clickteam Fusion because that's what I had landed on as the best option for me. I did countless sketches, made animations, started coding, then hit a wall and stopped. Now, it's a year later, I'm entering my senior year of high school, I'm in countless activities and I'm planning on joining even more, but that isn't enough on my plate apparently. I really enjoyed the development of my first game. I loved the character and the small bit of story I brainstormed, but it was way too much to chew for my first bite of making games. So I decided to try again and start out a lot smaller. I first looked at what games I enjoyed. My first game was heavily inspired by my favorite game, Sally Face, so I didn't want to reuse the idea. I still love the horror aspect of Sally Face though, so I still wanted it to be a scary-ish game. Then I had to decide what else. Horror alone is boring, so I looked once again at some games I enjoyed, or aka I skimmed my Steam library. Surgeon Simulator? Not horror. Plus I'm kinda bad at it and I don't think I could remake it in Clickteam very well. Frambo? I love it, but that's more what I was going for with my first game again. Undertale? I really like the art style of this game. I'm kind of a sucker for pixel art. Sally Face? No, I already did that one. But I think the puzzles are kinda cool if you ask me. Then I saw it. My holy grail, my savior, my light in the dark, Mr. Hop's Playhouse. It has pixel art, it's horror, it has jump scares, and it has puzzles? Kinda. I got really stuck on the idea of puzzles, so I decided I'd make it work, somehow, someway. I started brainstorming, got out my old notebook of past game sketches, and began planning it out. I eventually came up with the idea to have the game set in a dollhouse. As a kid, I had this big dollhouse and a giant tub full of dolls and furniture, and the memory of it really stuck out to me. Then, with the dollhouse, I can easily have the game be 2D, which works the best in Clickteam. For an objective, I decided you have to escape the dollhouse, and that was the perfect way to add on the puzzles. Solve puzzles, escape the rooms, and get out. With that, I started coding, beginning with the first room, adding in objects before I hit my first wall. In my first game, I spent the beginning of the project making drawings and animations, but this time I didn't want to waste my time with it. I felt like it really brought down my motivation, just drawing for hours on end, so I told myself I wouldn't add in the permanent assets until the entire base of the game was done. So, right now, the game is stuck looking like this. What about the story, though? I got a rough idea down, a base beginning, the reason to leave, and small ways to tell the story through the game, but nothing really more than that. But, as I'm making the game, I can add on to the story, making it more deep and immersive. At this current moment, I have a few rooms done. Basic puzzles, small things here and there, but nothing exactly huge. Though, I'm proud of how far I've gotten. Because of the smaller scale, I've been motivated pretty much every day to either plan, to research, or to code at least something. It's been a lot of fun, even though the game doesn't look like much. I've even gotten my brother to play test everything. I'm excited to see where this goes and to share the journey online. No matter how many people are watching along, I'll at least be able to keep all my progress in some simple way. So that's it for now, but I'm hopeful I'll be back soon with more updates.